shit, I felt like once he hit him behind the head a little bit on that right hand, or that straight, and it was like a behind the head shot, that messed up his equilibrium. It kind of messed him up a little bit now. And I feel like he never bounced back or recovered from that. Put on some mega fight for the world, let's do it.
Well, you confirming that you definitely, after Canelo, regardless of the outcome, you're coming down to 154.
I want to fight Bud. I want what the world want. I want that shit. I want the mix up. I want my boy to get his rematch. That's what he gonna do. And he stayed and he come back and maybe he washes Bud out the way and they don't even maybe a trilogy. Out there and we gonna get in there with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna turn down nobody. Neither was Spence, neither none of these people. Crawford ain't did shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me?
I just think Earl had a bad night, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nothing that made me be like, oh, Crawford somehow spectacular. He didn't throw that many punches. It wasn't like it was like a adversity that he had to face within that fight, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I know y'all talking about like some of these old behind the head shots and shit that y'all didn't mention, you know what I'm saying? I seen a bunch of behind the head shots during that fight. So when it knocked his balance off and his equilibrium, it wasn't, Earl just didn't come to and snap back. But, you live to fight another day, and that's what he wants. So
if you beat Canelo, is the plan for the mega fight with you and Crawford? For one,
if we can make it at that weight division, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it. I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers.
I understand Canelo versus Terence Crawford is the big money fight in boxing, but I'm more interested in seeing Jermell Charlo versus Terence Crawford. Could you imagine the potential of the press conferences? But then again, Charlo's real braggadocious behind Canelo's back. But then again, at the press conferences, he is real cordial to Canelo. I thought he was a shiny shoes. And Jermell is a dog in most cases. But for some reason, I do not think Jermell wants to smoke with Terence Crawford. And matter of fact, I think he was banking on Errol Spence defeating Terence Crawford so he wouldn't have to deal with him. And that's why he wants Terence Crawford to do the rematch with Errol Spence before he fights him. He's hoping and praying that Errol Spence figures something out and beats him so he does not have to face the boogeyman, Crawford. When people bring up Crawford, it changes his whole mood. He gets mad, he starts stuttering, he gets emotional. Another thing that makes this fight so great is that they don't like each other. Terence Crawford has made it clear that he does not like Jermell Charlo. He thinks he's fake. Imagine this. Terence Crawford likes Errol Spence. They're not the best of friends, but he genuinely likes Errol Spence. And look what he did to Errol Spence. What is he going to do to Jermell Charlo if they ever get in the ring? And I won't say Jermell Charlo is scared. I think Jermell Charlo is very aware. When he talks about beating Terence Crawford, he falls into the Errol Spence, Derrick James trap. I'm bigger. I'm stronger. I'm a knockout artist. 35-1, 19 knockouts. It's not really a knockout artist. I understand he has power in his punch, but it's not really a knockout artist. Nothing about being more skilled than Crawford. He's going to depend on strength and his punching power to beat Terence Crawford, just like Errol Spence did. And I think it's a PBC thing, because when you look at Errol Spence, David Benavidez, Jermell Charlo, they're like fighting smaller fighters to have the advantage. Jermell Charlo, the first thing that come out of his mouth is, I'm bigger than Canelo. Yeah, but you don't fight at 168 because you want the physical advantage at 154. It's different at 168, and he's going to find out September 30th. Crawford said he wants the winner of Jermell Charlo and Canelo. Crawford is favoring Canelo to win. If Jermell wins, it'll be a rematch unless Canelo moves up to 175, which he's planning to do. I still think Jermell Charlo will not fight Terence Crawford. I won't say he's scared because he's a professional prize fighter and they get in the ring and risk their life every time they get in the ring. But I will say this, Terence Crawford is the least desirable opponent for Jermell Charlo. Anyway, leave your thoughts in comments below. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.